All right, Harry Truman. Harry Truman was the 33rd president of the United States. And while he was president in the 1940s and 50s, on the front of his desk in the Oval Office sat this little wooden placard. And that placard read, "The buck stops here." Passing the buck is an old saying. It refers to our ugly tendency as humans to dodge responsibility, to shift the blame to someone else. Passing the buck is weak. It's the opposite of leadership. And for Truman, the buck stopped with him. For the New York Knicks, the buck should stop with the owner, James Dolan. Now, I have, over the last several weeks, been somewhat defensive of Phil Jackson, but I'm not defending him because he's been great. Look, they're 90 and 171 over his tenure. I get it. I'm defending him in part because calling him terrible and the worst is simply not accurate. The Knicks have an interesting nucleus to build around that Phil did draft. And it's easy. It's the chant of the pitchfork-wielding mob. And it's dumb. Honestly, it's mouth-breathing dumb. But more importantly, I'm defending him because celebrating Phil's firing is like taking Dayquil when you're sick. You treated the symptom. Maybe you stopped your runny nose, but you didn't touch the infection, the virus that is making you sick. That infection is James Dolan. Over 18 years with Dolan as owner of the New York Knicks, one of the top franchises in sports, they have the fourth worst record in the NBA. He's been through 11 head coaches, and he will be going on to his 8th executive, his 8th one. And setting aside his first season where they won 9 playoff games, in that time they've won only 9 playoff games. The one constant through all of this, the one constant through all the Knicks' troubles is the owner. The one constant is the vacuum of leadership at the top. Now, yesterday, the mob got its blood. The Knicks are no better for it. You're not any better than you were before it. If you want to fix the New York Knicks, you need to point your pitchforks in the right direction. You point them at James Dolan.